Hey guys, RJ the Phenomenal Wrestling Maniac here, and WrestleMania is just right around the corner. You have the infamous Royal Rumble winner at the end of the Royal Rumble point towards the WrestleMania sign. Lots of rivalries and lots of matches are being set up each and every year for each and every WrestleMania. And in the comments section, I want you to tell me what WrestleManias were your favorite. Mine and yours don't have to be the same, but in my opinion, here are the 5 greatest WrestleManias of all time. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5 was actually a decent WrestleMania. This happened quite some time ago. It was WrestleMania 8. I thought, in my opinion, it was a pretty stacked card. You had the Natural Disasters facing Money Inc. for the tag team titles. You also had Owen Hart in his big WrestleMania break take on Skinner. You also had Shawn Michaels face Tito Santana in a very decent match. You also had The Undertaker facing Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake the Snake would be part of the streak. Roddy Piper would face Bret the Hitman Hart for the Intercontinental title in an incredible match. Ric Flair was the WWE Champion. He was challenging Randy Macho Man Savage. And the main event was Hulk Hogan versus Sid Vicious. It was a decent match. It was also the return of the Ultimate Warrior. Be a short-lived return, but it was a decent return nonetheless. Number 4 was actually better than WrestleMania 8, and it was WrestleMania 10. And the matches on that card were better than the first one. Luger and Bret the Hitman Hart both won the Royal Rumble. They had championship matches. Luger's was first, against Yokozuna with Mr. Perfect as a special referee. Owen had also challenged Bret earlier on in that night too, and he won. The eye-opening match that night was Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon in a ladder match. And then Bret would face Yokozuna later on that night. Bret would solidify his legacy, usher in a new era for the WWE. Number 3 was even better than WrestleMania 10. It was WrestleMania 19, and it had a very stacked card. You had Hulk Hogan versus Mr. McMahon in a no-holds-barred match. You also had the third and final meeting between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. You also had The Undertaker in a handicap match versus The Big Show and A-Train. You had the triple threat tag match for the WWE Tag Team titles. It was a good match. You also had a triple threat match for the Women's Championship with 3 talented women. Booker T challenged Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. A Match of the Year candidate pitting Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels. And in the main event, you had Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. But number 2 would even be better than WrestleMania 19. It was WrestleMania 21. That card was even more stacked than 19. Different matches of rivalries of the past and present going on, including the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match and 2 torch-passing matches, including Batista versus Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship and John Cena to take on JBL for the WWE Championship. Both of those matches were torch-passing moments that made that WrestleMania one of the better WrestleManias. But number 1 was even better than WrestleMania 21, and that was WrestleMania 17. It had a very stacked card. You had champions, current, former, and future world champions in almost every match. And it was captivated by Stone Cold Steve Austin in his second meeting against The Rock for the WWE Championship. It would not only solidify his legacy, it would also solidify a heel turn. Well, folks, it's WrestleMania time. You folks take care.